Teairra Mari and stuff like that. Like when the girl's she's trying to get the bag. She said it on tape. I'm trying to get the bag. And then you go, when it doesn't work out and they tell you to pay the $30,000, people on the outskirts can identify with not having $30,000 to give, and they go, "Oh, you got it, so just
let her live."
And you go, "Let her live." What you talking about? That's the $30,000 that I spent in the process already on legal fees.
Did you get it yet?
Did she pay anything back?
No, she got a payment plan.
Oh, that's
How
It's
much?
okay. Look, I
She's
don't care if
working
you
on
feel
it.
like you went to college. I don't care if you feel like you went to college. You didn't attend any classes, but you got bills to pay. It's cool. It's fine with me. Just when you make a mistake, you have to identify with them.
When it comes time to pay up, Teairra Mari needs to have 50's money ready and waiting because he won't let up until he has it. And trust that he will be on your neck until the end of time. What's this about 50 Cent getting? Her kicked-off love and hip-hop shout-out. The harsh lesson that many people in Hollywood have been learning for decades is that you don't mess with Curtis 50 Cent Jackson. And above all, never owe this man any money, whether you're black, white, or Hispanic. Teairra Mari is preparing to return to the spotlight, which we love to see. But why doesn't she just end her feud with 50 and get him off her case? Or does she actually lack the funds to make the payment, as she claims? She recently performed a 30-minute set at the 2023 I Love R&B Festival and opened for Tamar Braxton in Detroit. But one of the main reasons she has maintained a low profile throughout this time is because of everything she has had to deal with in the industry, including her feud with 50 Cent after her private tape was leaked. It all began in 2018 after Teairra ended her relationship with her ex-boyfriend. Ayad Akbar Abdul after discovering that he was cheating on her. A film featuring Teairra appeared on her Instagram account a few days later. She claims that her ex used her login information to upload the video and sues him for revenge porn. 50 Cent, who was friends with her ex, decided to play around and ridicule the situation, so he uploaded explicit photos of the leak on his Instagram account, which had more than 18 million followers. IG removed the post the first time, but 50 Cent put the images back up and criticized Instagram for removing it without telling him. This time, Teairra couldn't stand it and wrote a long post in response, saying, "Recently, someone I thought was worthy of my love and trust compromised my social media. That person turned out to be untrustworthy and posted footage of what at the time was private and sacred. Going forward, I recognize the need to be more cautious and discerning. Retaliation porn is a crime in California, and I will be pursuing justice." She enlisted Hollywood lawyer Lisa Bloom to help her, and she vowed to sue 50 Cent and her ex for what he posted.
50 Cent posted the obscene photo of me on his Instagram and said, "Get the strap." 50 Cent has 18 million followers, so I was devastated. And to make it even worse, even after Instagram took the picture down, he had no remorse, no regard, and he posted another photo and complained that IG was censoring him.
Let's be clear. What 50C did was morally wrong. But he had no stake in the outcome because the video was already in the public domain and eligible for fair use. By the time 50 posted the picture, it was already widely shared online, so was she simply going to sue everyone who reposted it? He also claimed that he posted it with no malicious intent. When they got to court, the judge dismissed the case against 50, but he didn't stop there. 50 Cent uploaded a video of the exact moment. Teairra was served at the airport and filed another motion demanding that Teairra pay his full legal bill.
After these papers.
No, thanks.
You're served. You're served.
The judge still sided with 50 and placed a limit on that, telling Mari to pay $3,000 instead. 50 Cent wasn't going to let Teairra Mari live that down. So he took to Twitter right away and said, "Now, Teairra, you can cough up that money. Or you can go with R. Kelly and fish in a bucket." However, in contrast to his typical antics, 50 Cent didn't focus too much on her during his op. He had a larger feud with Young Buck at the time. He was attempting to get him to pay Gunn the $250,000 he owed him for not producing 2 albums. Perhaps she should have just let things go and kept quiet for a while. Or she could have paid 50 Cent in full. But Teairra didn't anticipate the case going that way and went on a rant mocking 50 Cent, telling him that she would never pay him.
I feel like you got it. You say you ain't got it. I feel like you got it.
bitch. Make him go for me for his lawsuit with me. Go ahead, Kurt.
Are you gonna pay him?
You know, like I said, it's a process, and you know,
Is it gonna be 50 cents a day?
at a time. Okay.
Well, claiming that she would only give him 50 cents. She went on to release a diss track called I Ain't Got It, claiming that she had neither assets nor money to repay him, even if she did. The song was well received, and she even mentioned making a music video for it. As if that wasn't enough, she also shared a photo of herself wearing a shirt that read, I Ain't Got It. And if 50 Cent wasn't listening, he was listening now, and he had enough time to drag this out as long as possible. He replied to her, this nut thinks she's not going to pay. Somebody tell her they will lock her up for not responding in New York. Oh, you will get it. When Teairra was still sulking over her diss track, 50 Cent put his legal team to work and proudly announced that he had trademarked the I Ain't Got It slogan and launched a whole merchandise line. This was a 50 thing to do because who else would invest the time, money, and intelligence to launch a whole merchandise line that might not even sell out? However, 50 Cent wasn't finished yet, and he was going to take it to a whole new level of messy business. In 2020, he forced Teairra to appear in court again, demanding that she give him access to all of her financial documents so that he could determine which assets to take in order. To obtain his money, he also asked a judge to intervene and chastise Marie for not making her payments on time.
No, for what? He's already, like, y'all know Kurt is a mess. So, no.
Does he frazzle you at all?
No, he doesn't. He makes me laugh. He tickles me.
He's very hilarious.
Yeah, he's very hilarious. He's actually been bringing out some of my, funny stuff.
But given that Teairra continued to refuse to give up her bank statements and that the court ordered her to pay an extra $5,295 in penalties following that ruling, 50 might have encountered someone who is equally as obstinate as it is. Remember this. She better give me my money before it starts to feel like she went to college and her student loans are catching up with her. 50 wrote in a picture of herself at a press conference with her lawyers. Was just another victory.
How much is left that she owed?
I think it's like 50-something thousand now. It keep
It went
going
up?
up.
I thought it was 25,000.
Yeah, and it keep going up because she keep delaying and moving around like she gonna feel like she went to college.
It's clearly the principle with you, because it's not the money. So wait, why? But why though? What?
Because I have to set examples so people don't keep coming to play with me. See, look, this
People were already urging Teairra to pay up and get 50% off her case because the situation was getting a lot of attention. But she refused to back down and said she was prepared to keep fighting with 50. All right, let's take it there. She had no idea, however, how much it would cost her. Teairra had been a castmate made on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. Ever since that franchise began, we'd watch her alcohol and drug issues, her messy relationship with Ray J, and I mean, she even got a supporting role on Love and Hip Hop New York, so you would think that her place in the franchise would be secure, right, HM? Well, VH1 was quick to dump her. When 50 Cent allegedly came knocking, threatening to sue them for Teairra's check in the upcoming 6th season, the franchise didn't want any smoke with 50. So they decided that Teairra wasn't worth the hassle of a lawsuit with 50. Cent working on Love and Hip Hop got her the biggest bag since her singing career didn't really take off. After Rihanna dethroned her, so when 50 Cent got her dumped from the franchise, Teairra immediately had to look for other ways to put food on the table and turn back to her music, Teairra, to make things work. But just when she was starting to gain some traction again, 50 Cent came knocking with yet another lawsuit requesting the court to enforce the judgment against her, in addition to the sanctions and accumulated interest that she now owes, bringing her debt up to $50,000. I mean, we get why Teairra Wouldn't want to pay the man who reposted news of her, but girl, this isn't the time to play no hide and seek, 50. It's not the one to play with. And he's resorted to going after any money she makes from any gigs in order for her to pay up what she owes him. He also requested to seize all profits from her skincare line. Honey phased to get his money as well. 50C. Hired a whole private investigator to keep tabs on her and track her down for his money child. I hope Teairra realizes that this really ain't a game, because 50 Cent is gunning to have her in jail at this point. Whether she pays him up front or comes up with a payment plan, 50 ain't stopping until he's paid. So he has no sympathy for whatever she might be going through, especially now that she's lost her mother and fans are telling Teairra not to expect 50 Cent to be a bigger person in this situation. He never has been, and frankly, he never will be. I thought Teairra Mari paid 50 Cent already. Sis, better hurry up and pay that man. We all know he's petty AF. 50 is brilliantly using her as a warning for anyone in the future trying to exploit him with a BS lawsuit. He will make your life hell and will never stop. I don't care if someone is a billionaire. I expect you to pay the $50,000 if you owe me that amount through a court order. But do you think 50 Cent will ever get his way? Or should Teairra Mari continue to hold out? Let me know in the comments. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.